Good morning, guys. Good morning. I don't know what time you're watching this exactly, but it's 10 o'clock for me, 10:30. So, a little bit of an early lift for me because I want to be more productive with my time. Simple as that. You only have not even 24 hours in a day, really, because most of that time you're either sleeping or just doing other kind of things, right? So, from the moment you wake up till the moment you go back to sleep, you only really have about, I want to say, 12 to 15 hours, maybe even less. Yeah, somewhere around there, where you're actually up and you're able to do stuff, right? So, so take advantage of it. Don't just doom scroll on your phone. You know, I know it's easy to do that because it's easy for me to do that. I do it all the time. I go through TikTok, scroll, scroll, scroll. I'm just like everybody else, guys. But today I said F that. And, well, actually, yesterday I said that. I told myself, I was going to be more productive today. Not because it's a holiday or anything, but because I had told my grandparents that I would go and help out with the yard sometime before the weekend. And guess what, guys? It is Friday. So it's not technically the weekend just yet, but it cannot be pushed back further, if you catch my drift. Guys, if you make a promise, if you say you're going to do something, do it. Just do it. Be a man of your word. Be a girl of your word. That is so important nowadays because you would be surprised as to how many people aren't people of their words, right? They say they're going to do something and then they say, this got in the way, this got in there. It's always an excuse, right? It's always an excuse. But guys, your word is one of the most valuable things you have in your life. The most valuable things you have in your life. Because it lets people know what kind of person you are, who they're dealing with, right? If you're going into business, if you're in your own personal life, it just helps you in every single aspect. So why wouldn't you want to be a man of your word, right? But if that's not the kind of person you want to be, then you need to do some looking, some retrospection, looking inside. What's wrong with me? Why do I not want to be the best version of myself? What's stopping me? The quicker you figure that shit out, guys, the better off you'll be in the long run. But plan for the day is arms. Today we're gonna thrash my arms. And that's really about it, guys. You know what my game plan is whenever I step foot inside that gym, and it's arm day on the agenda. A bunch of fucking curls and a bunch of fucking extensions. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, I won't keep you guys for too long. I've been trying to make these videos a little bit shorter. Trying to keep the car talk to a minimum, get my point across, get the fuck out. And then maybe record on the way back home, but we'll see how that goes. Make sure you're warming up, guys, before you're starting these. I didn't have an injury, like a real injury, but I could always tell one of my elbows, specifically this left elbow, if I were to go a little bit too heavy, it started to get a little bit too tender. So I could tell right now that with the weight I put on, it was feeling a little bit tender. So maybe just go, not even 10 pounds less, well 7.5 pounds less, and that should be the sweet spot. Not too much tension on my elbows, and light enough so that I could squeeze it at the bottom, get a good squeeze. So let's see how it goes, guys. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, guys. One more just like that. All right, guys. I'm not gonna push the weight too much today. Not exactly the full stack, but almost, right? Almost. It's not going extremely super heavy today. Just to be mindful of this elbow. I know it's feeling a little bit tender, but still going hard, guys, as hard as I can, right? Without getting injured. So let's get it. Yeah, I can definitely tell something's going on. Maybe it's because I got up this early and came and worked out this early. My body's not used to it, but just listen to your body, guys. If it's telling you something feels off that day, just be mindful. This right here is gonna be an OG workout for me. Usually if I'm in a really packed gym and there's not really much to work with, I'll just grab one of these D handles and I'll just post myself over here. And there's a bunch of workouts you can do right here, honestly. All sorts of tricep workouts. But yeah, let's just get to it. Felt 15 pounds. I think 15 pounds is gonna be the sweet spot. Anything over that is gonna feel a little bit too forced. And don't worry too much about the weight, guys. It's not really about the weight. It's about how you do these reps. Just go hard. Whenever you're doing anything, just go hard. It's a little bit heavier. Might be perfect. So usually my left arm, well, at least for biceps, my left arm is the most dominant one. But for tries, it's the opposite. Yeah, definitely my left arm is way weaker than my right tricep. Honestly, that felt the same as that first one we just did. I don't know if it's fatigue or what, but I feel way weaker on my second arm whenever I'm doing this. Maybe it's a mental thing, I don't know. Either way, try to match it. Whatever you do with the one arm, match it with the other one, right? Tries are cooked, guys. I hadn't really tried this workout before. I mean, maybe a long time ago, like a super long time ago, when I was like really small, getting first started into this gym stuff. But as of lately, and by lately I mean 2 years plus, maybe even more. But I haven't done this workout in a long time, and it doesn't feel bad. Get a good stretch at the bottom. Not too much weight, 30 pounds. Seems like I could have gone a little bit heavier, but that's good enough, guys. 15 reps. If you feel like you went a little bit too light with the weight, just do more reps. It'll balance itself out. And yeah, one more just like that.
That's it, get it.